Welcome to Singer Babe Learns Ableton Live, digital audio workstation where one can actually perform live with the productions made. I'm Trisha. This is a vlog. None of what I say is necessarily factual in regards to production. I've had my EP mixed and mastered, so I got him to send me the stems of that, and I'm going to put those into session view so that I can perform them. I really want to do this optimistic song that I love. I'm hoping that my SM58 is not the thing that was broken when I was traveling. I've had this microphone since I was about 17. Why did I travel with my gear? That was so silly. Maybe the mic sounding like... I'm just really hoping I didn't break some gear and that I can still use that to record. Otherwise I'll use my compressor mic. It's so beautiful outside. People in their workout clothes. I love this neighborhood. Hot pink shorts. Anyway, focus, Trisha, focus. Focus to still the static. Let me see if I can figure out a way to protect my hair here without looking like Chewbacca. Quite a look. I'm learning a lot about how to maintain my mane. Essentially, it puts all the hair in the gravity-defying upward position and scrunches the curls in so that when I pull it down, they'll actually be more full rather than flattening them with this. What do you think? Not bad? I'm pulling up the stems Daryl gave me. We'll go into Ableton. My question is, if he completely mixed all the samples and I put them in a track that doesn't have any of the effects, is it still going to sound as good from this track being transferred over to a bare, empty track? Hopefully it will sound identical. Is there a difference in sound from when you actually have the effects and the mixing edits in the preset section down here? That I don't know. I'd be curious to learn. If you know, let me know. Me receiving Morse code. Just kidding. Start a new project. And it was at 85 BPM, I do believe. Put these all as audio tracks. How many stems do we have here? Lots. They're all slightly different length. Yeah, it's strange. Why are some of them so much longer? Why aren't they all the same length? Does that mean that the way I transferred it was wrong? Oh, you put warp markers on these.
I'm
just going to transfer all these beautiful samples into session view. Boop. I want them all to be in the same scene, so essentially I can press play on the scene. Nature, our essence, our sanctor. As hurry on the brushstroke, the canvas, the painter. If I want to mix things up a little bit in the future, I can take the little stem samples or create my own from here and then play around with it a little bit and have some freedom of creating a new sound with them. They're just loading. Loading. There's this fun little performance thing that I'm doing just before Halloween. And basically it gets musicians together to share a track. I think we all get 5 minutes, but one song. I'm stoked on that. If I do one of the songs that I already have here in my EP, then I can essentially just use those stems, play that, and actually have professionally mixed, professional sounding stems for all of these songs. This song I love, all about quantum physics, and I don't know if it's always relatable or digestible upon first listen for people. So alive and electric tesseract, apparently metric, but only as thought of. Just one part of the all-summed particle waves molding from the quantum sonic tongue. Oscillate, evanesce. I think I love it so much more than it seems others have loved it. I'm totally cool with that too. This is cool. I'm gonna get to see what he did. When I put these samples in, I get to see how the pro Daryl organizes and mixes music, because I didn't know this. He has a channel specifically for the reverb, and let's see if they sound different. Very cool. So he has reverb in a separate channel. Whoa, how interesting. I'm listening to the kick be really bassy right now, just alone. It sounds so much fuller than I've ever heard it on its own. Whoa! It sounds like it's my own heartbeat coming from my own body. Very resonant and well-rounded. There's a little bit right here, and then there's a lot inside my body, inside my being. That's cool. How does he do that? sorcery. I've figured out how to place sound to the left or to the right and how to move it between. And I haven't quite understood how to place sound further back or further forward. So that's going to be fascinating. I have enjoyed that during times of dancing as a audience member. Oh yeah, something that you're also supposed to do is work from your desktop itself rather than from a hard drive. And I should get in the habit of doing that. The extra step of bringing the information from the hard drive to the computer to Ableton can interfere. Yeah, I'm gonna restart that. And this channel is intended for community engagement. I love feeling camaraderie in what otherwise is pretty solitary. There was a time when I was in a band. My first band was a metal band. This was when I was in high school. I think I started it at age 16. Me and these 3 guys that I met on Craigslist, I think they were in their 30s. I loved it. Soft metal music is so fun because there's so much expanding of the vocals. Oh god, it's a lot of fun. Doopity.